Hello and welcome to the channel. Presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Al-Haji Atiku Abubakar, has reassured lawmakers in his party that President Tinubu is only keeping the seat warm for him, and they are in fact the government in waiting. Politicians and their mouths. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. PDP is government in waiting, Atiku tells lawmakers-elect. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, said the PDP is government in waiting. Atiku stated this while speaking at a retreat organized for PDP lawmakers-elect in Bauchi State on Saturday. He said the party members must remain hopeful while waiting for the resolution of the dispute at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Recall that Atiku, who was PDP's flag bearer in the 2023 presidential election, was defeated by Asiwaju Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC). The former vice president and the PDP are currently contesting Tinubu's victory at the Election Petition Tribunal. Atiku said, "You are representatives of the party and your constituents. Do not be tempted to abandon your party just because of temporary setback. In the end, the truth and good shall triumph over falsehood and evil," Atiku told the lawmakers-elect. "Therefore, you must please remain resolute. Do not walk in isolation from one another. You are a team and should always work as a team in order to achieve meaningful results and also remain connected to your roots, your constituents, and other stakeholders. Based on the results announced by INEC and pending the determination of the electoral challenges in the court, our members-elect are not the majority in the National Assembly. So, for the time being, they have to prepare to work as an effective, constructive opposition while also preparing for a possible role as the majority party when the cases are resolved. Don't ever lose hope. The role of the opposition is to hold the government and majority party to account, and in doing so, you demonstrate that you and your party are ready to govern in the shortest possible time. A government in waiting, so to speak. Meanwhile, Atiku has asked the lawmakers-elect in the National Assembly to oppose any attempt by the ruling party to make the legislature a rubber stamp. He said, "You should not be part of a rubber stamp legislative arm for those who might want to govern as dictators. Our democracy must endure. You can and you should help to make that happen. As you know, the PDP remains the only true political party that is owned by its members rather than by one or a handful of godfathers. That no one member or group of members is bigger, better, or more important than the party in the PDP." On the state of affairs of the PDP, Atiku said all members need to work in unity to rebuild the party. The work of rebuilding our party involves everyone, including our elected representatives, and it will involve unity of purpose. So, we must work hard in unifying our party. Let's not continue to fight yesterday's battle, he said. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has knocked the federal government, accusing the government of not making adequate consultation before announcing the petrol subsidy removal. The party made this assertion in a communique issued and signed by Umar Damagam, PDP acting national chairman, after a retreat organized for the party's federal lawmakers-elect in Bauchi State on Saturday. Recall that on Monday, in his inaugural speech, President Bola Tinubu said the petrol subsidy regime was over. The proposed removal of subsidy on petrol has witnessed public outcry, with the commodity trading above 500 naira per litre across the country. But the PDP has asked the federal government to engage organized labor and other stakeholders. The communique partly reads, The retreat expressed concerns over the quick removal of the petroleum subsidy and the lack of adequate consultation. It urged the federal government to engage in genuine dialogue with organized labor and other stakeholders to reach a fair and reasonable solution. The retreat stressed the need for improved communication and synergy between the elected National Assembly members and the PDP, ensuring lawmakers fulfill their responsibilities in line with party values and national interests. Meanwhile, the PDP has encouraged the lawmakers-elect to form inter-party alliances with other minority parties for effective national development. It also urged the judiciary to respect and apply the Electoral Act impartially in deciding the electoral cases before it. Meanwhile, Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State has been elected the chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Governors Forum. Governor Simini Alayi Fubara of Rivers State emerged the vice chairman of the PDP Governors Forum. Mohammed and Fubara emerged on Saturday at a retreat for elected PDP officials at the Banquet Hall Government House in Bauchi State. Mohammed replaced his counterpart, Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State, who also attended the PDP retreat. In his opening remarks at the retreat, the acting national chairman of PDP, Umar Damagom, said, "I want to reiterate on the issue of the National Assembly. We have to know we are an opposition. In order to remain relevant, we must work together as one family. That's the only way you will be able to ensure that your relevance is being determined." Meanwhile, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar at the event groaned over the decision of President Bola Tinubu to remove fuel subsidy, saying the policy was announced without providing alternatives. He said, "Between 1999 and 2007, the PDP government initiated the petroleum subsidy removal, and I chaired the committee. We achieved subsidy removal in 2 phases, but only after providing palliatives to those most affected by the subsidy removal. We have the experience as a party in government. That is what we would have done, and not just announced subsidy removal without discussion with the affected sectors of the economy. I think Nigerians should appreciate what they have temporarily lost," he added. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.